What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Zombies Camo guide. And today we are getting the guns for when the guys are really far over there, or when you want to run around quick scoping people. That's right, we're getting snipers Plague Diamond today. So the most important thing about snipers is before you start playing with them at all, first you want to go to player identity and change your clad tag to, you guessed it, phase. Hell yeah, it increases damage, totally increases your accuracy completely. Yeah, you just gotta believe me on this one. You'll become a pro as soon as you throw that in as your clan tag. Just trust. Honestly, the hardest part about getting gold for the snipers is you have to level them up to level 50 to start actually working on your camos. I would recommend going into multiplayer because it levels up your guns a lot faster, especially if you have Nuketown 24/7. Thank you, God. And yeah, get them up to level 48 or 47, because when you go into the zombies, when you're starting to work on those headshots, by the time you're done with those headshots, you should be at level 50, and then you should finish the last level 50 camos by the time you finish your headshots. So it'll work out perfectly. That's the most efficient way. If you don't want to go into multiplayer and level up your guns there, the fastest way to level up your guns in zombies is to go to round 20 and then exfil or just quit the game and then restart. I don't know why the lower rounds level up your gun faster, but they just do. Hopefully they fix that later on in the new patches, but yeah, that's the way to do it. Getting rewarded for being good and going to the high rounds? Nah. Being rewarded for being in the low rounds and not being that good? Hell yeah. So for the multiplayer classes, what you're gonna want to do, each sniper has its own playstyle really. So the Barrett 50 cal is, you can play either playstyle. You can play slow or fast. Personally, I prefer the fast one. So we're gonna go gunfighter, and we're gonna try to make our Barrett 50 cal really good. Usually I go with an optic that's not the sniper optic, but like, it's still far. I use the 4 times. We're gonna go a sound suppressor so people don't know where we're shooting them from. Barrel, ultralight, strafe speed, or you could just work on fire rate or bullet velocity. Personally, I do the strafe speed, but you won't have this till later on, so I would work on fire rate. And then the body, laser, so it doesn't affect anything else, just in case I have close range, panic, hip fire. The bipod, work on vertical recoil and horizontal recoil. If you don't have this, use the front grip. It's the same thing, just a little worse. Magazine, we're gonna want to go 7-round speed mag or 9-round speed mag if you have it, but you're not gonna have that till later, so I would say 7-round speed mag or just the 7 rounds. We want more bullets in our gun, so if we miss, it's okay because we have more to back up on. And then for the serpent ramp, we're gonna want to work on aim down sight speed. So if you don't have the serpent wrap, which you won't have till later on, I would recommend the speed tape or the SASR jungle grip, because it also helps with flinch resistance. And for the stock, we're gonna want to work on sprint to fire time. And if you don't have this one, then I would recommend going the marathon stock. So that's just what we're gonna work on for the Barrett 50 cal. That'll let you run around and use it like a tactical rifle instead of an assault rifle, instead of a sniper rifle. We're gonna want to go to stun grenade just in case there's another sniper going. We can throw that stun grenade. It'll get them out of their scope and we can push in closer. And Semtex, this doesn't really matter. You can go either one. I would recommend either field mic, SAM turret, or proximity mine. I just go field mic so I have more information and intel on where people are, so I can go kill them faster. We're gonna want to go flak jacket because we're not gonna die to some stupid grenade that just falls on our feet. Quartermaster, so we can get that stun back and the grenades back if we need them. And then ghost or spycraft. I personally go ghost because I'm running the suppressor so no one knows where I am. But if you don't want the counter spy plane to mess up your UAV or your minimap, then I would go spycraft. That one's also really good. And for the Tundra, we're playing a slower game. Play lame, win games. So we're gonna be playing slower with this one. We don't need a gunfighter, so we're gonna go perk greed. We're gonna go flak jacket and tactical mask. So just in case if anyone tries hitting us with that stun or the flashbang, we can get back into sights faster. If you want, you can go paranoia. It helps by letting you know if someone's looking at you, but I've been playing with paranoia and I found out that it's kind of bad. Like if someone's looking at you from the front, it'll show you that they're looking at you from the back, and it'll mess up your gameplay. So I personally wouldn't use it. Scavenger, so we can get ammo back, and Quartermaster, so we can get those stuns again and our grenades back. This one I went cold-blooded and spycraft. You can also go ghost and spycraft, but since I'm not running a suppressor on this one, I don't really need ghost. And flashbang or stun, you could do either or. Semtex, again, proximity mine. Since we're going to be playing a little slower, we want to cover our back, so we're going to want to have the proximity mine there just to cover our rear, just in case someone does try flanking us. It'll kill them, and then we have a chance to regroup. Shotgun, just in case if anyone comes closer, we can whip that out and destroy them. And for our Tundra, we're going to want to go idle. We're going to focus on idle sway control, damage, but you obviously won't have this till later on. So again, just work on either fire rate or bullet velocity. Bullet velocity makes your bullet go further and faster, so it'll reach the target faster, and you just get a cleaner kill, you know. Magazine, again, you're going to want to go for the highest mag. I would recommend the 7-round speed mag or the 7-round. This one, flinch resistance, so if anyone's shooting at us while we're trying to shoot them, we don't move that much and we can still drop them. If you don't have this one, that's fine. Just go with the drop shot wrap. And then for the stock, we can go SAS combat. So we want to work on our aim walking movement speed. So if we have to walk around a corner while aiming in, we don't take our slow time, so they have a better chance to kill us. If you don't have that one, just do tactical stock. That one works perfectly too. And for the last one, this is the one that most of you are going to get happy about. This is a quick scoping sniper. So for this one, we're going to want to go, it's all about speed. Muzzle flash concealment, just in case, so like if they are a little further than them, they don't know where we shot them from, and it doesn't affect anything else. This one we're gonna go fire rate and bullet velocity. It messes with our idle sway control and our aim walking movement speed, but that's fine because you don't really need those when you're quick scoping. Fast loader, because it won't slow down our you can go fast loader or 7-round, because it won't slow down our aim down sights time. I just personally go fast loader because if we're running around, we're going to want to reload faster than be stuck in a corner screwed over. Handle, serpent grip, if you don't have that one, it's fine. Speed tape. And for the stock, marathon stock, want to work on sprint to fire time. If you don't have that one, use the CQB pad. That one works. It hires up your sprint to fire time. And we don't really need the gunfighter on this one either, so we can also just go the same stuff that I said for the Tundra. And for this one, we're actually going to want to go SAM turret, just in case if there's any UAVs or counter UAVs going up there, we can take them down so that doesn't affect us and when we're running around trying to kill people. So for our classes on the zombies, for the Tundra, they're going to be all the same. We're going to go any optic, that one's preference. We're going to go the rep suppressor because this gives us the most increased equipment drop rate. As you can see, if I go up here, the ammo bar goes lower, meaning the chance of stuff dropping is also lower. So if we go to body, same thing with the Ember sighting point. This is the best one we can use along with the Tiger Team Spotlight because the ammo is at the same, but if we were to go to down here, here to the mounted flashlight, you would see the ammo goes down a little bit. That is actually the increased salvage drop rate and your chances of going up. So they do make a difference. So even though this gives us lower sprint to fire time and aim down sight time, it's still better. For the barrel, I usually go the damage because who doesn't like more damage? If you don't have this one unlocked, that's fine. We can go with fire rate, which you want to shoot faster so you can get rid of the zombies faster. Same thing with this one. If you don't have it, Tiger's Team Spotlight works fine. Infiltrator grip, so we can ADS and walk faster. You're going to want to go the highest round mag you have. I have the 9-round fast mag. If you just have the standard 9-round, then use that one instead. We don't really need to be reloading super fast in zombies. Handle, just aim down sight time. We're going to want to work on that. And then for the SAS combat stock, aim walking movement speed, so we can ADS and walk faster, and so the zombies don't catch up to us as easily. Same thing with the other ones, any optic you want, same suppressor. This one I go armor damage just for the later rounds. Then Ember sighting point, bipod for the vertical recoil, because we're going to be, since this is semi-automatic, we're going to be firing a lot, so we want to keep the vertical recoil as low as possible. Magazine, highest mag you can go. If you don't have the 9-round fast mag, then go 9-round. Handle, again, aim down sight time. This one gives more aim down sight time. It gives 12%. If you don't have that one, then serpent wrap is fine. And Raider stock for the sprint to fire time and the aim moving speed. If you don't have that one, then SAS combat stock is just as fine. Same thing with the Pellington. We're gonna go exactly same thing, everything. The only difference on this one is actually nothing. No, yeah, this is the exact same thing. Optic is preference, wrap suppressor. We got the Tiger team. I use the damage on this one. If you don't have that one, then fire rate and bullet velocity, the reinforced heavy is also good. Ember sighting point, Tiger team spotlight. If you don't have that one, infiltrator grip, magazine, the highest one you can go. If you don't have the 9-round fast mag, then standard 9-round. Aim down sight time for serpent wrap, and then the SAS combat stock. If you want the Raider pad, that'll work too. And for the Pellington and the Tundra, you're not gonna want to go Ring of Fire, because since it's not a semi-automatic weapon, you're gonna get trapped really easily and cornered. So it doesn't really match well with these two. But for the Barrett 50 cal, since it is semi-automatic, you can use the Ring of Fire. It's actually useful in this one. You won't get screwed over. The camos we need to finish is get 2,500 kills with the Pellington and zombies, or whatever sniper you're using. That one's very easy. The liquid, the headshots. This one we're gonna get Deadshot Daiquiri to help us out with this one. This one's easy. You're just gonna walk and work on it passively. Make sure you're trying to get every single headshot you can. 2,500 kills with the Pellington while it's pack-a-punched. Again, this is gonna be passive. We're not gonna really have to work on this. Just we should have pack-a-punch by round 10. So after that, we'll start working on this passively. Vintage, get 15 elite eliminations in the Pellington and zombies. If you're having trouble with this one, I would recommend putting on the dead wire. I would not recommend having Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is really good and increases your damage, but when your gun is not semi-automatic or automatic, it's really bad. Once you use it on this, you'll get like 2 shots off, and then all the zombies are going to catch up to you and you're going to get hoarded. It's just not the move. So I would actually go the Healing Aura or the Ether Shroud, so you can go invisible and work on it. You're not really going to have trouble with the Megatons though, because as long as you have Deadshot Daiquiri and you have it all the way, your damage on the headshot does 100% when they're 100% plus whenever they're at full health. So you can one-shot the Megaton if you're keeping up on your damage for your snipers. So I wouldn't really worry about that one too much. Funa, get 10 kills rapidly 10 times. Don't worry about that one. That one's going to happen passively. Topograph, this one, just get 3 or more kills, critical headshots. Again, we're working on headshots anyway, so you're going to get this fast. Same thing with infection, 20 or more kills. You're just going to want to train around, make sure all of them are in front of you, and start unloading on them. You can use your mini-map to make sure there's none behind you so you don't get cornered. Don't try working on this when the Megaton is out, because you'll try working on the 20 kills and then you'll get hit by the projectile and it's just going to ruin it. So I would kill the Megaton first before working on this one, and then after we do all those, we're going to get Golden Viper. Once we do those for all 3 snipers, we're going to get Plague Diamond. When you're using the Barrett 50 cal or the M82, I'm calling it the Barrett 50 cal because it is. So in COD, apparently zombies are more powerful than tanks, because an anti-tank rifle isn't a one-shot to the body on round 1. You're gonna be wanting to hit headshots. This is actually pretty good, because that means we have room to mess up. So if I shoot their body, they're not gonna die. I have another chance to shoot them in the head and get those headshots. So headshots are actually really easy for this. For the Barrett 50 cal, we don't really need speed cola because we reload the whole magazine. Same thing with the Tundra. But yeah, this one you can go Ring of Fire because it's a semi-automatic, so it'll actually work with Ring of Fire. You won't be hoarded or trapped when using it. I would recommend Ring of Fire because of the Megatons. The Barrett 50 cal isn't the highest damaging sniper rifle, so you're definitely going to need Ring of Fire or the Dead Wire to take out those Megatons. Just activate it and unload on them. Before you activate it, make sure you get the horde of zombies and try to have the Megaton in the front or the back. It doesn't really matter. Just you want to have all the zombies in front of you. So when you activate it and turn around, you can unload on the zombies, clear the zombies, and then work on the Megatons. If you can, wait till the end of the round, clear all the zombies, and in between rounds, just activate Ring of Fire and unload on the Megatons to make it super easy. But other than that, yeah, snipers are very easy. The hardest part, again, is just leveling them up. I would recommend going into multiplayer for that. If you have Nuketown 24/7, pray and thank God, and then work on them because it actually becomes fun. If not, sorry buddy, you're just gonna have to work on those on the other maps. And yeah, that's really it. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, go subscribe, comment, and leave a like. If you want to join the Discord and become a Big Meat Baller, link down below. And if I stream on Twitch, so join the Discord to see whenever I go live, because I don't have a set schedule yet. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Bye bye, have a great day. Wow.